Asher Smith gets out smartly. Shericka Jackson matches her. Asher Smith with maybe half a metre at the moment. It's these two just pulling away, but Jackson and Richardson. Here comes Richardson. It's going to be tight. Richardson's going to get it. New meeting record. 10.77. The wind is legal. I said watch out for her. That time that she ran, watching it the other day, she was smart out of the blocks on that occasion, but it's the last 30 metres where Richardson can excel. She has that ability to do that, and tonight, well, for those who went, yeah, that was a 4-metre following wind. Yeah, sha'carri, you did it. 10.76, and Tori Bowie's meeting record has gone to her teammate sha'carri Richardson.
Jackson third from left in the yellow spikes, very slow out of her blocks, much quicker was Tamara Davis inside her in the headband. She's got a bit of running to do. Tamara Davis still leads at the moment, but now Shericka Jackson beginning to build her form. Remember, she is better at 400 metres as well as 200 metres, and she's beginning to ease away now. Coming through strongly in 4 is Strawn, who's finishing really strongly, finishes a metre or so down. That winning time, 21.98. And that is a new meeting record by quite a margin. The 22-second barrier broken for the first time in this meeting. And actually it's the second fastest time in the world this year by St. Lucia's Alfred. Only she has run quick at 21.91. That was superb. And I tell you what, Shericka Jackson was a little sleepy out of the blocks, I thought. Came up very upright very quickly. Didn't stay low, Chris. But once she got into a running after about 60 or 70, you got the impression she was just accelerating all the time. In 8. Well, we get underway. And certainly Marie-Josée Tallou looking strong at the moment, beginning to ease away from the rest. Is there anybody coming back? Looking Kemba strong through the second half. He's going to take second and over in lane 1. A good third place there, I think, from Imani Lanziko. But Tallou there. Well, 10.97. Under 11 seconds into a very slight headwind. As I said, it could be a good deal warmer for these sprinters to feel really happy, and a little bit of following wind wouldn't have hurt. So sub 11 seconds there, and importantly the victory for the Ivory Coast athlete. She was only 7th in the World Championships last year in 10.93. But when I said she's the nearly athlete, she was second back in 2017 in London in the 100 and 200. She was 4th in Tokyo at the Olympic Games, 4th in Rio at the 100 and 200. You can look at her career and go, my gosh, so many near misses from Marie-Josée Tallou, but she is a serial winner on the Diamond League circuit, and Steve, she chalks up another pretty comfortable win there.
Into the headwind and away smartly, and Dean Rasher-Smith with those pink shoes has got a brilliant start. She's such a good starter. She also runs a really quick bend. Also going well is Tallou. What about the Americans? Steiner coming on the inside, and Thomas starting to pull away. Steiner and Thomas. Thomas has got a lead. Asher Smith is fading badly. Tallou's coming back for second place, and it's Gabby Thomas who gets the win. 22.04 into a slight headwind. Well, Asher Smith got a flying start, really got out of the box very smartly indeed. She felt the pressure on her shoulder of Abby Steiner. Marie-Josée Tallou also got away well, but Thomas just got stronger and stronger and ran the best bend of all. And once she got her nose in front, she didn't relinquish the lead. Steiner came back to take second place. And Asher Smith, well, she faded rather badly in the end. And that was a brilliant performance by Gabby Thomas, the Olympic bronze medalist. Away they go. A test for McLaughlin Livroni, who has got Marilene Paulino up on her shoulder. She's already drifting past her, a really aggressive first 100 metres, and now she's looking at Lika Klaver and Kazmarek to her right. Paulino has already been reeled in. What has NASA got to do? This is a step up for her. Klaver's gone out really hard as well, but McLaughlin Livroni, with no barriers to negotiate, is just gliding round those first 300 metres into the home straight for the first time. This is quick. How much stamina has she got? Is Paulino coming back at her? Yes, she is, working really hard. This is brilliant from Paulino. It looks like Livroni went too quickly. McLaughlin has been reeled in here. She's paid for that aggression. Paulino much more measured, and she comes through in 49.12. It is a meeting record just inside the mark from Williams-Darling. Well, that's a lesson, isn't it, for McLaughlin Livroni. Really aggressive over the first 250, 300. But then Paulino came back and Maida paid for it.
Talu, as ever, gets out quick, so does Svoboda. Asher Smith is right up there. Down Monaco just left a little bit, so did Sherika Jackson. Talu leading this one. I don't think they're going to catch her. She goes away, and Strawn takes second. 10.75. I said she continues to get quick. That is incredible. I'm just waiting to see if it goes down to 10.74. We think it's staying at 10.75. A new meeting record, quickest in the world this year. And Talu has beaten Jackson. She's beaten Asher Smith, all of the others. Strawn ran incredibly well, and I think that's a new personal best for the Bahamian. I said she's coming into great form. Good start, and just went away from 50 metres. There you go, take a bow.
Talu absolutely explodes out of the blocks. Daryl Nita got a good start, so does Svoboda. She always does, and Svoboda's right up there, but here comes Talu. Talu now forges ahead. Nita's going to take second. Talu wins in 10.87. Daryl Nita, Great Britain second, very close to third after that, but way ahead of everybody, into a slight headwind of minus 0.8. It is a chilly evening, so that is still a big performance from Talu in these conditions. It's been taken up 100 to 10.88. None of the others close to 11 seconds. Nita 11.07 in second. Never any doubt. Svoboda starts very well. We know she does, Tim. She's a great starter, but once the two of them were level after 20-25 metres, Talu just did what she's been doing all season long. Continue to go away. Great run.
Really long haul, great start from Dean Rasher-Smith, as she has done so far this season. Brilliant bend also going well is Talu. Nita also has made a really good start of the first 100 metres. But here comes Asher Smith in the shade, pulling away. Nita as well from lane 7. The two British athletes giving Talu a real run for the money, but it's Nita. Is Nita going to hold on for the win? Yes, she is! Into a slight headwind, 22.50 the winning time. A brilliant bend from Nita. Asher Smith looking for that fourth victory in Stockholm, having to settle for second place, and it's the British champion who picks the pocket of Talu over the 200 metres. It's a British 1-2, and Marie-Josée Talu, who has been in such brilliant form over 100 metres, has run out of it. What a performance from the British champion.
And they do get away well. Svoboda with her normal fast start. Sherika Jackson in the middle, trying to stretch away from Richardson. Richardson digging deep. Richardson coming good in the closing stages. And that is a big win from sha'carri Richardson. It's a photo finish at the moment, unofficial, but for me, to the naked eye there, it looked like a win for Richardson. And that is a big pressure race. sha'carri Richardson has performed very well this season. Every time there's been questions asked of her, she has managed to pull it off. She has managed to win well. She took the win in Doha fantastically good over the 1 and the 2 this season. And it's been awarded to Richardson. Jackson 200ths behind, and the big cheer has gone up for Ava Svoboda, 10.94. That's her first time underneath 11 seconds. And she's absolutely obliterated that mark, and lots of emotion for Ava Svoboda in this home crowd.
Good start from Jackson. Thomas is the target. Already got, what, a metre up on Thomas, but Thomas is a really good bend runner. Also going well in lane 7 is Alfred coming off the bend. Jackson leading the way at the moment. Asher Smith having a good run as well. Not such a good run from Thomas, who's treading in treacle. Alfred's coming back, but Jackson wells away. Jackson makes it 4 out of 4 in 200 metres this year. 21.85, just outside the meeting record held by Merlin Otti since 1993. Well, a really smooth, measured run from Sherika Jackson. 21.86 the winning time. Thomas will be disappointed with that after all the brilliant work she's done in the last few weeks. Well done too to Dean Rasher-Smith, who's getting better. That's a few hundredths of a second off her season's best as well this year for the British number 2, former world champion.
Little movement in the block there, really good start from Asher Smith. She's got the jump there, and Jackson is strong then coming back at her, but here comes Talu. Is Talu going to get there? Yes, she is. Talu takes it by a metre from Asher Smith. Jackson well beaten on this occasion, and look at the time, 10.74. It's a meeting record. It's the 3rd fastest time in the world this year. Indeed, for Marie-Josée Talu, it's a season's best. It's only 2 100s outside her lifetime best, and she came from behind. Asher Smith, a fantastic start. She finishes second, 10.85, a season's best for Dina. A big jump forwards for the Briton. That is superb. Talu the victor. Asher Smith will be happy enough with that, and Jackson well beaten.
Richardson gets a pretty good start. Terry gets an excellent start. So does Zoe Hobbs as well over in lane 2. Richardson starting to come through though. The world champion's going to take this. It's going to be sha'carri Richardson right over on the far side. Morrison ran brilliantly as well. Might have just pipped Thompson-Herah. That's going to be close for second and third. No doubt about the winner. 10.88. It's confirmed as easy as you like for Richardson. Got a decent start in the semi-final in the World Championships. She had a bit of a shocker and almost didn't go through, and then that's why she found herself in lane 9, but in some ways I think that really helped her. There was less attention on her in lane 9 and able to run her own race right there in the middle tonight, and indeed Morrison has been given the nod, Tim, just over Thompson-Herah. Nita got her well, but so did Shericka Jackson. Already the two of them are closing down Kambunji outside, and there's a bit of a gap between Jackson and the rest, and going well in lane 3 was Terry, and White not too far away either, but it's Shericka Jackson who's storming away down the home straight here. Look at this. Shericka Jackson completely dominates. 21.82. Nita of Great Britain in second place. Slight headwind. 0.8. She didn't look too happy with that, did she? But she makes sub-22 second running look so easy. And I think it's worth mentioning, there's only been 4 women run under 22 seconds all season. And Shericka Jackson just does it time and time again. There were more last year. It's not been necessarily a great year for 200 meter running across the board, but Jackson is now so...
Well, we know this is a quick track. Marilena Paulino comes to this one a little bit fresher than she ran when she took that Budapest world title. 48.76 she ran there, 2 100s off the world best. Paulino there, right in the center of picture in the white top. In the blue, just to the left of her, outside her, is Candice McLeod. And McLeod possibly has gone off the best of all of them in lane 6. Second to left now, good aggressive running from her, while working hard in lane 1 over to the right of picture. But Paulino now, who always finishes strongly, eases past McLeod outside her as the stagger unwinds in her favour. Going well too in lanes 3 and 4. Herbie Jackson in lane 3, Sadie Williams in 4. But good determined running from Candice McLeod as Paulino streaks away. Watch the clock. She's finished like a rocket, but did all the running in the second half. 49.36, running away from the opposition.
Great start from Dean Rasher-Smith, as always. Head up into the transition phase now, running really well. Hobbs also going well, but here comes Thompson-Herah. Thompson-Herah from 60 on, moving away, and she gets the victory. 10.83. Wow! Best performance of the year so far for Thompson-Herah. A photo for second between Morrison and Asher Smith, rounded up to 10.84. Well, Thompson-Herah took her time to get going. It was Asher Smith. Dean Rasher-Smith got away well, as she always did and does, but Asher Smith faded in the last 30 or 40 and was reeled in by not one but 2 Jamaicans, and the double-double Olympic champion gets a victory, a rare victory, her first of the season on the Diamond League circuit in the 100 metres. She too has had a difficult season. Morrison coming through from lane 2 to get second, and Asher Smith shunted into third. Away she goes with only Daryl Nita as a target, a brilliant bend runner, and of course it's a softer bend as well. Already reeled in Nita, and away she goes. She's got clear daylight. Nita in pursuit, but Jackson is away. Jackson against the clock. Let's keep an eye on it. Lights out, arms pumping, the knees are high. Can she get there on the line? Remember 21.34. Oh, she's just outside. 21.48. It's the 4th fastest time in history. It's still a brilliant performance. She got away well. Was it a brilliant start? We'll look at it again. I'm not sure. It's a Diamond League record for consolation. And you know, athletes often say if you try too hard, if you look for it and search for it, it usually doesn't happen. And I wonder whether she was just wanting it almost too badly.